Good morning everyone and welcome to this week's TCTV, and I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining us in sunny Manchester in the lovely Venus Studios. We have visitors today, visitors of a human kind and visitors of a slightly furry kind. I'll deliver more in a minute. So we've got the lovely William Young from Scenic River Cruises.
Thank you very much.
And who's our little furry friend?
This is little Elliot. He's our wee mascot for Scenic Eclipse.
Oh,
Isn't he lovely?
He's
had a wee piddle on there, Janet.
No, it's the ice that's melting. He's not weed, really, honestly. Here he is, the lovely Elliot.
He's gorgeous.
Yes. So thank you for bringing Elliot. We're partial to a cuddly toy or two, you see.
Yeah, well, they can all come and cuddle.
Absolutely.
When they visit the office. Correct.
Yeah. So lovely to see you.
Thank you.
It's been a while since you've been on the settee with us.
It's been a wee while, yes. I can't remember now exactly, yeah.
Takeover day. But you weren't with us on the couch, you were in Honfleur.
No, I was over there. Yeah. I was in Honfleur, that's right, with the green screen.
You were.
That was wonderful.
We had fun that day.
We did.
Didn't we?
We did.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, we've got lots to talk about, but we really wanted to get William in today to talk more about the brand new Eclipse and your real gem of the ocean now, isn't it? Yeah?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes, the world's first discovery yacht.
There you go, you see. Yeah. So take us on a little bit of a journey.
Aye, yes. So we're looking forward to it coming on board. Starts next August, or 2018. And we'll go through a wee bit and show you some of the interiors and some of the itineraries.
Wow.
We can't show them all. I've got 300 slides, but I'm not allowed to play them all. So
you'd have been in trouble off Alex if you'd had 300
yeah,
slides.
Sorry Alex. Yes, but anyway. So you can see from the screen, it's just, it's quite different. It's like remember the milk tray ad?
Yes,
it's
it
like
is.
That and James Bond and something like that. I think he's going to
arrive, isn't he? Just
yeah,
there,
so absolutely wonderful. And the helicopter's on board as well.
Wow.
But we'll show you a little video and stuff just to give you a bit of an idea going through. So we'll just click on and we've got a little video to show you just to give, but we'll go through this first. But so it's 228 passengers on board, and when it gets into the polar regions, it drops to 200, just for environment, etc. And all suites as well, all balcony. So no portholes, none of that stuff.
You wouldn't want portholes if you were seeing some of this scenery, would you really?
And but to have and then go over the Drake Passage and all that, it's just absolutely wonderful. So so it's all about, it's custom built and it's got the highest safety rating as well for that area, for getting into the polar regions, which is important to people, I think, very much so. And so it's the highest class, 6/1A, and it's a super rating. Now that means a lot to me because I'm a shipbuilder. Well, you know, but I've been told it's wonderful and it's really high up there, and people will feel more confident, I think, doing that. Yeah. So I'll play a little intro video for you, just to show you a little bit about it, and then we'll carry on.
Fabulous.
Introducing Scenic Eclipse. The point on the map where luxury meets discovery. From the moment you step on board, you will be surrounded by the ultimate in luxury. On Scenic Eclipse, our aim is to enable guests to discover a world few have ever experienced, with its own submarine to take you below the surface and helicopters to take you beyond the horizon. 3 years in the planning, Scenic Eclipse takes ocean cruising to a completely new level in terms of technology and innovation. The inbuilt safety and comfort features ensure we can cross the most challenging oceans with ease. No matter what horizon you yearn to explore, we'll take you there. Scenic Eclipse, the world's first discovery yacht.
Take us all there, doesn't it?
It just doesn't almost look real. It's amazing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So we'll go through some of the interiors, if that's okay. So this is some of the restaurants we have on board. This is Elements here, so you can see how beautifully designed it's going to be when it joins. It's getting built in Croatia just now. People always like to know where things are happening. So, and Glenn Maroney, the owner of Scenic, was out there and doing the, what did they call that again? The keel? Yes, the keel laying, yeah. So he was doing that out there. This is the Azure. Now that's not a bad cafe, is it, Janet?
That's beautiful.
You know, that would do me nicely. Yeah, so beautiful surroundings. I think people are going to be so comfortable.
It looks so spacious.
That's
you look
the whole
at the
thing
yacht,
about it,
but then you look at the interior. It's almost like you've gone into the TARDIS and suddenly it's so much bigger.
I mean, you could probably fit a lot more people on, but I think the Scenic philosophy is let's add space to make people feel more comfortable. Just another view of the other side. Look at the windows as well, just to show you
Yeah.
how
Panoramic.
gorgeous it is as well, and the design of it is just fantastic. So it's taking it to a new level, I think, for ocean cruising. A bit of French dining as well, so we can have a wee bit of that, and we eat some snails in there, escargot. Have I got that right? Yes, I have.
Yes, you have.
Yeah,
Yes.
I lived in France for a while, so I remember little bits about it. So you can see it's wonderful options for them. This is the chef's table, so this is the Diga station like we have on the European ships. So we have that on the spaceships in Europe as well, and on Asia too. So it just gives you some good imagery here. Cocos is a bit of the Asian food, so that's nice and spacious, and you can sit on the floor on this one. So you can really get into that environment, you know,
yeah.
and enjoy that too. And then we have the teppanyaki area too there. So you can see there's great choices. I'm getting hungry
look at
already.
that view again there,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
And so it's all about that and seeing.
Yeah.
And I think you're getting to places that discover, you know, like explorers would have seen, but you're
Yeah.
getting there in luxury.
Yeah.
So you're not travelling and trekking across ice for hundreds of miles. We're taking you there.
Wow.
And I think that's what it's all about. I like this, the yacht club. So this is outdoor, al fresco, pool area. The roof opens and closes. So
Wow.
great design. So really looking forward to that coming on board. And then the theatre. So we'll do a lot of talks in here. You know, seminars all about the areas you're travelling in. So I think that's really important to people as well.
definitely.
And then we'll have entertainment in here too. And then the penguins will be on the screen. And maybe they'll come and join you
I'm
on the
going to
ship
say, you
and
never
walk
know.
around the ship like a little Elliot here. Hello. So it'll be wonderful. And that's another view of the theatre. So it just shows you some of the lovely interiors that we have. So this is the veranda suite that we have. So you can see, look at the balcony.
Not bad,
So not nice, yeah. Now we could have a wee cocktail there, couldn't we?
just a bit.
Just watching the world go by. And then we have the bedroom. So how spacious is that again?
Absolutely.
So beautifully designed. All the inclusions that Scenic has in the European or the Asia programme, so all your drinks and all your food and your tours, etc. in there as well. So all that for you. Now the spa, I love this one. This is dedicated for people that want a spa for the 8 nights or whatever trip they're doing. So they get treatments included in this one.
Wow.
So that they can come back really fresh. Look at that area too. So the wee tub there to sit in.
Yeah.
I want to go now.
Beautiful. That is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. All your towels, everything provided for you. And there's more views. So these are really good images that, to give people an idea, you know. And we've got the brochures here as well, but we can get brochures out
Yep.
to the TCs when required, you know. And then the grand, look at this. That's bigger than my flat in Helensburgh. My goodness me.
It's massive.
It's absolutely beautiful. Look at the couches, the design and everything. I think DFS would have a field day here, don't you? So
love
absolutely
it.
gorgeous. And then the grand panorama suite bedroom. So these are all in the brochure, all online as well.
Yeah.
And then we did that overbrand for you.
Ah, yes, you did, yeah.
So the DM, so that you've got that as well. And that the TCs can look through that. And then the grand panorama suite bathroom as well.
Beautiful.
So absolutely, let's look at the bath. The showers are good as well, similar to the ones, you remember the shower on the spaceship?
Yes, yes.
It takes a degree to work it. but
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
fun.
You need them instructions on the wall.
You do, yeah, you do. And some of them have lights in the head, so you can have a disco
Yeah,
in
that's
your,
right, yeah.
you can have a wee nightclub in your bathroom, which is fun.
Beautiful.
This is just ridiculous size, isn't it? So this is the owners, this is the 2-bedroom.
Oh, wow.
So look at the windows as well, around the side.
It's like a lounge that you'd get on another ship.
I know. It's like a business
Business
class lounge
yeah.
at the airport, and
Yeah.
then you've got the bedrooms here. So this is absolutely stunning. And there's, what about that?
Wow.
So look at the jacuzzi, and then you get the deck in, and then you get your lounge area, and then you get the 2 bedrooms.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And spa treatments on and certain days on this one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can look at that on board, and that's your bedrooms on there too. So it's all about space, I think,
It is,
comfort,
definitely.
all that type of
Well,
thing.
your colour scheme as well. I like
Yeah.
the mood of it all.
Yeah, well, Karen Maroney, Glenn's wife,
Mm-hmm.
she does all the designs of the ship, so she's been doing that for a few years now.
Mm-hmm.
So it works really well. And then there's just the bathroom too. It's all about space.
Mm.
Look at that. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Can
An
I
Olympic-sized pool on
Yeah.
your decking. It's just wonderful.
Wow.
And then what a great place to sit and just
Yeah.
watch that. All these places you're going to visit as well. And then the spa sanctuary, so very similar to Europe. So we're going to, there's chargeable, just like in your, you know, in your cabin when you travel in the spaceships. So you'll be charged for the massage, etc. But it's just the same. But there's yoga classes and they're included. So well, that's fantastic as well. I've always wanted to do yoga. It's always something.
I need to.
And then the sanctuary pools.
Wow.
Yeah, you can imagine floating through wherever you are, down the coast of Chile.
Beautiful.
And sitting there and enjoying as you're going along. How beautiful is that? And so the helicopter, so there's 2 helicopters. So there's one helicopter used when it does the European and America, and then when it goes into the Antarctic regions, then they bring 2 helicopters on.
Wow.
So it'll be used for trips like this through the fjords, etc. And the twin-engined as well. So
you're taking off and landing on some big high peaks, etc.
Etc. All that stuff.
Yeah.
Flying over iconic places, you know, in the UK as well, in Scotland, over the Skye and over Iona, all these wonderful places, and the Hebrides, etc. too. So some great, and then the submarine as well. So prices are still to come out for these, so they will be additional, along with the helicopter will be additional as well. And then scuba diving, we're working on that too. So that's all available on board the ship as well. Kayaks, you can go canoeing, etc. So all that's in there. Oh, and there's me in a big white suit. You like that? Yeah, yeah. So we couldn't get a polar bear, so I had to go to the shop, you know, and dress up. So it's absolutely wonderful. So all the expedition, Scenic has always done this really well. When I worked for a Scenic in Australia, we did it in Churchill. So a lot of land stuff up there. So we did the polar bear expeditions up there with the big buggies that we went out on as well. So that was really quite special. So Scenic Free Choice, exactly the same in Europe. So all your tours are included. And this is one of the highlights. I couldn't get through them all, but this is the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. How dramatic is that?
So they're like the geyser areas,
yeah, all that area too. So great area. If anyone's seen the movie Prometheus, we're doing Iceland. So Prometheus is a kind of alien movie, and all that landscape was used in Scotland and also in Iceland as well. So it's quite interesting. And then there's a private concert.
Wow.
What about that one as well? Remember Pally Lichtenstein?
I did, that was amazing.
Exactly the same. So we're carrying that through across the world. And then, so let's have a wee quick look. Oh, sorry, the thing's dropped off a little bit, but the dates are online and everything for you. So this is the inaugural cruise, transatlantic, and it's going 22nd of September. And really interesting, Barcelona, Gibraltar, Bahamas, finish in Miami. Something different.
Very different.
So a little bit different instead of the Southampton to New York.
So September's their first sailing then?
Yep. No, August is the first sailing,
sorry.
but this is the first transatlantic.
Wow.
So it'll be repositioning itself as well, and we're also going to be selling repositioning cruises too, which I think's great.
That's a good idea.
And then you'll finish in Miami in this one. So just a wee quick video on some of the destinations, and then we'll have a look at a little bit more.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
From the top of the world to Antarctica and everything in between. Scenic Eclipse, the world's first discovery yacht.
Give people a bit of an idea. Oh, there's me again there, sorry, hello. So we'll flick through and just have a look at some more destinations for you. So we'll do in the Mediterranean, so Santorini would be a wonderful place to visit, and in the Greek islands as well. This is an interesting one, Barcelona, around the coast of Spain and into Porto, and then up through towards Dublin. So what a fantastic, and easy for flights as well, you know, quite easy to do. So something a little bit different. So that's a 13-night cruise. And then obviously Barcelona, just one of the most beautiful.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah, yeah, and the gorgeous city. Yeah, many years since I've been there. I used to work along that area.
Beautiful.
It's just stunning. Or you can do this one, Barcelona to Porto. So that's an 8-day cruise. So that's the Iberian. So that's some of the dates I've put up there for people. But they're obviously online as well for you. And then you can meet our wonderful Scenic Azure in Porto. And why not do a river cruise as well as an ocean cruise?
Absolutely.
A nice mixture, I think.
You might get that from the international market.
Yeah.
I think if the Australians are over, that's probably what they would do, definitely.
Yeah, and us as well, I think we will.
We do, we just don't get enough holidays,
No,
I've decided.
Yeah, I know. We need more holidays.
Absolutely.
But that's the Douro, so we have the ship there as well, which is wonderful. Nice Mediterranean, the great civilizations, so some lovely itineraries, as you can see, Athens and then through to Barcelona. And you'll get to visit Pompeii on this one as well, which is just wonderful. Nice Athens to Venice. So I'll just go through, just to give you a bit of an idea. Dubrovnik, another highlight on the ship. So I love all this imagery and everything, and how close the ship's going to get to things, because it's not enormous.
Yeah.
So it's going to get into a lot closer into places that the bigger ships can't get into. And then Porto to Dublin, so that's not starting in Barcelona. So there's different sectors that people can do.
Yeah.
So that gives them a bit of an idea. La Coruña in Spain as well is another nice port to pull into. And then you can do Dublin all the way through Iona and Tobermory, so a bit of Scotland as well. And you can meet me. I'll come and meet you at the ship. Dead easy for me. And then up into Bergen. So some great itineraries, and there you are, Iona. So something different. I used to work there, so it's another story. But we'll not talk about that now, Janet. I know, I always like to talk, don't I? But anyway. And then this is a great one as well, so all the fjord regions. That was that helicopter image we seen earlier. So this is a really beautiful itinerary too.
Fabulous.
So you can see there's some great choices. Sorry, some of the years are chopping off in the dates there, but they can get a bit of an idea. It's just to give you some of the imagery that comes through the fjords. This is the one I was talking about. So this is a circumnavigation of Iceland. So that's a 9-day, and that's going in August 2019.
I love that because it's just dedicated to Iceland.
Yeah.
You normally may only do 2 ports if you're on another cruise. I like that idea.
So it's all dedicated to that. So it's all about getting in there and getting involved, all the local culture in second. And that was talking about Prometheus the movie, and that kind of just landscape is just absolutely stunning. And then Iceland to Quebec, another beautiful itinerary. So the Atlantic Canada, and Quebec's absolutely stunning. You've been there?
I've not been to that side, no. I've done
so we'll cruise into the St. Lawrence
Vancouver.
River. You can see on the image there, on the left-hand side is the Fairmont.
Yeah, it is.
And that's an absolutely gorgeous
the Fontainebleau, is it?
Frontenac.
The
So I stayed in,
Frontenac,
see the
that's it.
tower up there? I stayed in that. It was
Wow.
stunning, and I looked onto the St. Lawrence River. So Scenic uses these on the land touring programs. So we have all the Fairmonts across Canada as well.
Great.
So great chain of hotels, just absolutely wonderful. And then that's all frozen in the winter time, so you can do ice skating and all that along there. So it's a really interesting place. Or you can do Miami into Cuba to the giant blue hole. What about that? You been there?
No.
Oh ho ho, there you go. We'll take you there. And then you'll finish in Ecuador on this one.
Wow.
So Cuba, a highlight. We do the driving in the cars with the clients, so they'll get around Havana. So that's really interesting, get to the music and everything there as well. And we go out to the places and we can roll cigars to the places that they grow all the tobacco. So all that interesting as well. There it is.
Belize.
So we'll not be far away from there, and then take you in by tender into the giant
Wow.
blue hole as well. So great itineraries. This one, the Panama Canal, which is always popular, isn't
It
it?
is,
And it's a
always.
daytime sailing through here as well, which is good too. And then you can add on, this is where you can start adding on the Galapagos. So all that is possible too. So we have add-ons onto these. And then you can go to Colombia to the reefs. Everyone thinks of the Barrier Reef, but there's so many other reefs in the world with wonderful beauty. You snorkeled before?
I haven't.
Great fun, Janet. I used to do it in Fiji all the time. A lot of fun. You really enjoy that. So this is some of the add-ons that we can do, you know, like to Galapagos and
Yep.
different areas. So these are all possible as well. So it really makes it encompasses everything that the client wants to do. Down into the glacier regions as well. So this is Perito Moreno. So I was here about 4 years ago. So we actually walked, see the walkway down there. So we walked down there, and then I was to take the photograph. The ice fell off. So you can see it in the left-hand side there.
Yeah.
So this is one of the only glaciers in the world that's actually growing. They're
Wow.
most are receding.
Receding, yeah.
And then the tour guide left us here and said, "I'll be back in 5 minutes." And they brought a block of ice up from the glacier, and then he brought a big bottle of malt whiskey, and we all had glasses of malt whiskey together.
With the ice of the
And what a memory! It's something
Yeah.
you know you just don't forget these things. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, sorry, there I am. It's not a great image, this, but this is me on the Grey Lake. So I took some agents there,
Yeah.
and all the ice is coming off the glacier, and it's just floating along the lake. And the imagery is just fantastic. And then you go horse riding with the gauchos,
Wow.
which are the South American cowboys. So a lot of fun through rivers. You think you're John Wayne. I thought I was anyway. It was great. So sorry, it's chopping off a little bit with the lettering there.
Chilly.
But this is another highlight. So this is what they call the special stays. So this is the Salto Chico Hotel. I arrived here about midnight from the flight, pitch black, and then they said, wait till the morning. We're like, oh, okay. And we opened the curtains, and there was the Andes. So this is Patagonia. It's just absolutely stunning. And this is one of the most exclusive hotels in the world. So Scenic's used this hotel exclusively on the land programs. So this will tie in with Scenic Eclipse,
Yeah.
and it'll work really well. Along the front of the hotel, there's hot tubs. So you just sit
Sit
there,
there,
and then
looking
the
out.
mountains are right in front of you. There's
Wow.
pumas roaming around, but they don't come into the hotel. It's okay. So you're all safe. I just shout at them in a Scottish accent, and away they go. And there's a beautiful lake in front of the hotel with its own little private boat as well.
Wow.
So you can see some of the highlights that the Scenic Eclipse is going to take people to. And then you go on the walking tours and all that around here too. So absolutely stunning. Another one is the Belmont Hotel des Cataratas, which is next to Iguazu. So that's a nice addition to Scenic Eclipse cruising in South America. We were helicoptered into this hotel. I don't know if that will happen for everyone, so don't quote
Don't
me
quote
on
you on
that.
that one.
But if you can, the little tower there on the roof is a viewpoint at sunset.
Wow.
And then at 6 o'clock at night, the park closes. Right, so it's a national park, and then you're the only
The
people there.
exclusivity.
And then you walk down to the falls, and there's a big row of chairs, and then you can just have champagne, and it's all just gorgeous.
Beautiful.
So this is on the Brazilian side, and then we take you over to the Devil's Throat, which is on the Argentinian side. So it's really easy, and then we use the speedboat to take you up under the falls, just like you do Maid of the Mist.
Yep.
So a little bit
Like that.
similar to that, but a great hotel. Valparaiso, another wonderful destination, and this is a nice one. This is following the coast down, and then it goes into Cape Horn, and then we'll go up into Argentina on this one. So that's a nice 13-night itinerary. And then the Chilean fjords. I didn't go in here, but I flew over them, and I remember all the wineries and all that below. So
Wow.
because Chilean
Chile
wine
wine,
is
yeah.
really popular. So a great place to visit. And then Scenic Eclipse in Antarctica is going to be
Stunning.
a big highlight for everybody. So this is the 11-night cruise. So, and then the stabilizer on the ship have been specially designed to make it as comfortable as possible, because the Drake Passage can be a little bit choppy, but this is going to make it as comfortable as possible for people. And
Beautiful.
you can visit the Falkland Islands as well. There's different itineraries down there. We provide the clothing, so they're not carrying big parkas and boots.
Yeah.
So that's provided for them. And
Beautiful.
they hoover the pockets of the jackets and all that. because they don't want anything to spoil the environment,
Wow.
which I think is really
I've
good.
heard that before, yeah.
To keep that,
Yeah.
you know. So it's really wonderful. Look at that, the zodiacs. So you just come off the back of the ship and into them, and away you go, and just explore. So it's just going to be. We just can't wait for this to come. This is a nice one. This is from Buenos Aires to Rio. So it's a 4-night, but a nice little addition for people, which I think will work well for us. So it's a little kind of repositioning one again
Yeah.
that we're offering. And then La Boca in Buenos Aires. Have you been?
No.
Fantastic city. And then we have a tango school there. So we go upstairs into the attic and we have tango and they come out and you dance with them. And it's really good fun.
You love your dancing anyway,
well,
don't you?
Anyway. Always stand on people's feet. But anyway, this is La Boca region down there. So this is next to River Plate. And there was an old kind of ship down there with paint on it that was rusting away. So the people, this was quite a rough area. So the people went down and got the paint and painted the neighbourhood.
Wow.
So it's all colours and everything, and it's markets and all that. So this is where Maradona came from, the footballer.
Yeah,
so this is La Boca, and that's the football club. So you get to see all these wonderful things, and then Rio is just stunning. So Scenic uses the Copacabana Beach Hotel. When I was in there, Tom Cruise was in the night before, so you can see the standard of it, and it's right on Copacabana Beach.
Beautiful.
And then we go up to the statue. So Christ the Redeemer is just one. There's a train that takes you up.
Ah, yes.
So people think, oh my God, look at the steps. But there's a train, and then you get, it's just wonderful. And there's Sugarloaf in the distance.
Absolutely.
And that's where Jaws fought Roger Moore,
Correct.
who passed away
Absolutely.
recently. But that's where he bit through the
That's right, the
cable car.
wire.
So you can see I've been to the place that Jaws fought with James Bond. It's a great city.
Yeah.
I felt very safe there, and I'm sure the clients.
Well, it got
clients
portrayed from the Olympics really well, didn't it?
really nice, and it's a lovely drive from the airport into the city as well to see all the scenery, etc. So you can see how we're going to pull into this. And I'll finish off with this. I didn't expect to go here, so they took us out to the favelas, which are kind of the shanty towns. They've got the best real estate in Rio. You're looking onto Sugarloaf, etc.
Wow.
So we had guides from the area who actually live in the favela. So they took us and they walked us down. We started at the top above this roof, and they walked us down all the way right into the middle of it.
Wow.
And the people were lovely.
Lovely.
So it's
yeah.
all about experiencing that with the local people.
Absolutely.
And Scenic Eclipse and Scenic Land Touring will take you there.
So she's on sale now.
On sale now, yeah.
Yeah.
We have the brochures, yeah, and we can get that the mailer that we've over-branded as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So we can get that for you too.
Yeah, honestly, we have got a booking already. We did get a booking.
We did,
We've
yeah.
just done the one so far. We'd
Yeah.
like a few more.
Well, there's loads more coming.
But the lovely Helen Benton managed to get one
Yeah,
booking for
thanks,
us so
Helen.
far. So well
Thank
done, Helen,
you.
on that. But I think that after today, after seeing some of the visuals,
Yeah.
it's really coming alive.
Yeah.
And I think because I've seen many of the pictures just really with the more Icelandic look with
Yeah.
it, to see then many of those other itineraries there where really
There's
we're
lots more.
taking her around the world.
Yeah.
There's a lot more that people can be doing.
Yeah.
And combine that with destination.
It's all about making it one big holiday,
memory.
one big
yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming along
Thank
today. Thank you for bringing Elliot.
Yeah. Hello,
Yes.
Elliot. Oh, he looks really
He
happy.
does look really happy.
I've got some fish in my bag, so I'll
There you
get them
go.
out in a
We'll
second for
give
him.
him his lunch now anyway. But
Yeah.
thanks for joining us all today. Thank you very much for William, as always. Where he's not been is not worth going. What he doesn't know isn't worth knowing. He's a mind of information, and
Thank you.
honestly, I love it every time he comes. So I'm sure you enjoyed that, everyone. Please give us a ring if you need anything, answering. You know, the team at Scenic are always there for you. So give us a shout. And thanks again, and we'll see you again next week.
And thanks, everyone. Thanks for your support. Thank you.